Hi Angie, this is Alexander, and I am doing a video response to your video post. First off, let's talk about magazine results. We got the same results, and I've yet to read or find anything from anyone else in the class that differs from that white people, white males, white women are predominantly the number one demographics on all magazines. Um, there is predominantly white people in America, so that obviously plays a factor into it. But why is it so robust? Because maybe of institutionalized biases, I would say. I thought one thing that did shock me in my magazine results was that I found out that, to me, I guess in my head, I thought the women would be more sexualized to sell the magazines, you know, to not be wearing very much clothing, but it really wasn't the case. So I was happily surprised about that. It seems like a lot of magazines, women are just attractive women on the cover, but they're not dressed in any kind of provocative way that maybe someone would think. So that was a happy surprise. Um, you said you had a slight, or not a slight, you had a preference towards white people, and you seemed a little disgruntled about that. I don't think you should be. I also had a slight preference for light skinned people, and I have a Hispanic wife and children. So I really don't think that that is anything more than implicit, right? But I think that that test is so important for so many reasons, right? That we are primates that are pattern seeking, and we're tribalistic, and we always confine ourselves, we always put ourselves into groups and ostracize other groups. So, will we ever overcome that? Probably not, because we're pathetic, and that's just who we are. It's biological. We are getting smarter, so I think that it'll be less prevalent, but will we ever get completely rid of it? I don't know. I doubt it. I am optimistic, though, extremely optimistic um, that media in America will become more multicultural, more multi ethnical. It'll be, I think in the future, media in general, I think there'll be more black newscasters. I think there'll be more black people on sitcoms instead of just one or two. Maybe there'll be like 10 and there'll only be six white people. Truly feel that this was going to happen because we are collectively getting smarter. And I mean, being racist is just, it's moronic. And overcoming that there's only one thing to overcome that. It's education. So I also was lived in a bigger city, so I came across every um, ethnicity that you could think of. So I still had a slight preference towards white people, just in I guess my implicit nature. Really like the Haro's uh, so that cycle of socialization. I thought that was really a brilliant thing. To me, it really put in perspective how one's beliefs get shaped and reinforced throughout their life. Um, how you feel about other races or certain groups of people or religion, for example, how you're indoctrinated into it at a young age where you couldn't possibly make an intelligent decision, and then you're forced into this ideology that if you were told as an adult, you would laugh at them, you know? So I really like that cycle of socialization. My question to you, Angie, is do you think that that cycle of liberation, on how we can stop it, do you think that that's true, that we can truly stop it? I personally don't think we can. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are.